Oh,
What's good? What's good? What's good?
what's good? What's going
Nothing,
on, bro?
nothing much. Nothing much. To be honest, just chilling at the bed.
Better get this podcast going on.
Let's get her done. Let's get her done, yo. Let's get her done. Oh, yo. Tell me how we lost like 4 subscribers on YouTube.
Oh, for real?
It's all good though. It's all good, bro. It's all good.
Okay.
It's all
You gotta
good.
keep
So
pushing, bro.
gotta keep pushing, bro.
To our
Regardless.
listeners and our viewers, don't matter what what stage of your creative process you're in. You're always gonna have those people who stick with you, and you're always gonna have those people who end up, leaving at some point for some reason.
Which is
So,
Gucci. Which is Gucci. Ain't nothing wrong with that. It just is what it is.
you know, along the way,
So
though, new people come and join your journey.
that's
So,
life. People leave, people come.
there you go.
People
There you
come
go.
and people come and go. Ain't no issue with that. It's just life. It's a cycle. So
Yeah, bro.
I love it. Love it.
So what you been up to today, man?
Bro, you know what
What
I'm
you got to
saying?
tell the people?
Bro, you wanna do the intro or nah?
All right,
And then
do it
I'll
real
get
quick.
into it. Yeah, go ahead.
Yo, we need to get like an intro, like some theme music going or something.
Right, bro. Yo, I know you
Like
know
a
how to
nice
make
little
music.
jingle.
I know you know how to make music and beats. So like, what's
Nah,
up?
I'm not that extensive, bro. My knowledge ain't that extensive.
I feel like you could.
I'd have to get a friend to make it or something.
I feel like you'd be able to do it. I don't know. I feel like I believe in you, Hector. I believe in you,
Bull City Pioneers, or something. I don't know.
bruh.
That sounds corny as hell. No, never mind.
I mean,
But
it's just try. You know what I'm saying? Seeing what matches our vibes and themes. So I mean, I don't know.
but
We'll see.
but
But go ahead, do the intro.
welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of the Bull City Pioneers, or the Quarantine Pioneers podcast, I guess. My
Yeah,
name
we
is Hector,
still. My name is Luis,
and we
and
still quarantined. We
and
still in this quarantine.
and
Yo,
we,
how long? Ain't this supposed to last like the whole year or something like that?
bro,
Like
look,
the quarantine. I mean, I know it's like lessening. I know people are going out and about like more than than for when this quarantine first started. But like, ain't it technically supposed to last like the year or something like that?
I think it's going to last the whole year, and this is crazy because man, I just need we need to bounce back, bro. We need to bounce
Mm-hmm.
back. You know what I'm saying? But it's everything happens for a reason, and we gonna bounce back. That's regardless. That's what we do. But we Latinos, but we Latinos, baby. We just gotta bounce back.
Exactly.
We always bounce back. That's what we always do. Shoot. But to get into life, what's up with you, Hector? What you been up to, man?
Since last week, not much,
Not
bro.
much.
Just been, trying to further my knowledge and what's going on in the world right
Right,
now,
right.
and just trying to just stay up to date.
Yeah, trying to stay up to
Um,
date, supporting the movements and trying to stay safe, basically, right?
stay safe and just kind of further my knowledge, on certain things,
Right, right.
because well, for obviously for those of you who haven't caught the hint already, we're talking about the Black Lives Matter movement and the stuff that's been going on in throughout the country and across the world too. But I started, I wanted to further my knowledge because we don't all know everything about what's going on. Even some Latinos, a lot of Latinos don't know a lot about this movement and what it really means. Um, so I'm just trying to further my knowledge by reading articles. I started reading a book and watching. There's several movies on my list that I wanted to look at.
Mm-hmm.
So
That's dope. I mean, uh, that's. I mean, that's a good thing that you're trying to educate yourself on it, so that you don't sound. What would I say? You're not. What I don't know. So you sound like, yeah. So you
unknowledgeable.
sound knowledgeable when you talk about it with other people. Cause man, I be telling you, man, I just be talking to people and be like, bro, you don't know Jack, boy, you don't know Jack. Like I know I don't know as much as I want to know, but damn, bro, like, I've
Just like,
hmm
huh?
I was at a Family Dollar not too long ago. There was a white cashier, and there's this guy and this girl. They had Black Lives Matter shirts, but all it said was BLM. Um,
Hmm.
and he was like, "Hey, what does BLM stand for?"
The
Yeah,
cashier.
and they were
Wow.
like, they both looked at each other, and then they looked at me, and then I looked back at them. I was like, what the fuck, too? I was like, it stands for Black Lives Matter, bro. I was like, wow. I mean, okay.
Well, was he like a young cashier? Was he like middle
Nah, this
aged?
man was like, it seemed like he had retired from his original career and now just working like a little part time. Because the dude looked retired, to be honest with you. He looked old enough to be retired. I'll say that much. So I was like, what the
That's
fuck?
wild,
I was
bro.
like, ooh.
It's just crazy to think that some people are just so ignorant to the fact of what's going on. Like they just
Right.
don't
Like
know.
all I was trying to do was buy some soap, but instead I met this dude that didn't know about shit that was happening. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure he knows what the whole coronavirus, but he didn't know anything about the Black Lives Matter movement. And, but there's been like protests in Durham, plenty of protesting in Durham, like all over the nation. There's been protesting all over the nation. So I honestly don't know why there's no way he knows about it. So I'm like, I don't know. I'm not even gonna say nothing because I would want to insult him, but it's shocking, bro. It's so shocking that somebody would not know what BLM stands for in the 21st century in America. I mean, I understand some people in other countries, languages change. It's fine, but come on now. It's something that's been a big issue for years. There's a lot of protesting going on right now. Everybody's talking about it. So,
Is that the first time you've experienced something like that, bro? Because
mhm.
now that I think about it, I don't think I've ever really like witnessed something like that.
uh,
It's kind of sad to say for me. Maybe I just haven't been conscious of it in the moment,
mhm.
but like I don't know. It doesn't come to mind.
It's
Like, is that your first time really witnessing something like
nah.
that?
It's I witness it almost every day when people don't know about what's happening to Latinos. You know what I mean? Kind of like,
Well, yeah, I
yeah,
got you.
it's
Yeah,
something
that's true.
you've definitely experienced it. Maybe you don't like see it at an angle, but like like when they used
Right.
to when they had Latinos incarcerated down in at the border, and what giving
Yeah,
them
yeah, yeah.
limited sanitary needs, with limited sanitary measures and health measures. Like they were barely getting fed. People died there, bro. But I mean, it's just
Yeah, yeah,
something
yeah.
that we've experienced before. I've experienced before, but this was more like it was more shocking because it's an international movement at this point. Well, it's been an international movement, but right now, it's just it's it's what the world is talking about. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
It's just crazy, bro.
heck yeah, dude.
That's wild.
Yeah,
I know you must have like gotten in your car after that and like, what the heck did I just witness?
bro. I was like, yo,
I was like, what just
right.
happened?
Like
Like,
I know some people don't stay up to date, and I don't either sometimes on certain things, which is a flaw. But at the end of the day,
well, I definitely don't watch the news. Like,
right,
that's one thing
right.
I definitely don't do. Like, I don't even watch the news. I just like look on social media because I feel like people tend to tell the more accurate side of the story, like through
Through social media.
through their lens.
Right.
Is sometimes I feel like it's just I don't know, maybe that's just me. Sometimes it just feels like it's more reliable versus watching something that's been pre-programmed by a bunch of news stations all basically say the same thing or only one side of the
And you
story.
know what, bro? That's crazy as fuck. That's how much social media has impacted everything. Now you get a better story or a clearer image of situations from the social media side than from watching the news. Now I'm just like, yo, fuck the news, bro. Let's be honest, dude. The news is
Yeah,
some ass, man. When it comes to portraying the actual situation, like it's some ass. Like,
yeah,
damn.
dude. It's it's funny you say that too because actually before we even hopped on this call, I was just on Instagram and I saw a friend of mine posted her story about something. I think it happened yesterday, today. I don't remember seeing the time frame, but it was this random person was just driving down the highway on Capitol Boulevard over in
Hmm.
Raleigh, and apparently there was like an accident that happened or something like
Hmm.
that. But then there was basically like a standoff happening. Like a bunch of cop cars showed up, and
God.
like they blocked off the whole road for this one guy who was like a black guy, of course, and there was two people in the car, and like they were just having a standoff. Like, and like the person who was recording was like said that what appears like what just happened was an accident, and like all of a sudden it just escalated so quickly. All these cop cars are around now, and it's like and the news might you know the news would put that out there and say something about like something awful, making the person who's in the car make them look bad versus the person recording the actual story of what was going on.
Hmm.
And that to me is more reliable because it's somebody actually there versus somebody writing a script for a made up story.
Right, right. You know also something else that I noticed, bro?
Was that?
Race is never mentioned until it's a minority. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like let's say, when there was a bombing, what's a current okay, when there was a massacre in a church in South Carolina by a white man. They, the news didn't. The news wasn't like, oh, a white man just went and massacred did a massacre at a church. But then when it's a Latino or a black man,
they have to
yeah, it's
specify.
an
Yeah,
African American or a black man or a
Hispanic,
Hispanic or or a
Mexican,
Mexican. Yeah,
whatever.
right, right. Because apparently to people we're all Mexicans. Um, so a Mexican just
Right.
went and did this. I'm like, damn, bro, that's crazy. But when it's a white man, oh, a man with mental issues just went
Yeah, they just say
over white.
man or sick
Oh,
man
right,
or
right,
something.
right. So I'm just like, wow. The news is really not against it. The news is really not supporting minorities, bro. That's one thing a lot of people have to understand, bro. The news does not support black people or Latino people, bro. That's one thing. That's a fact that everyone should know about. The news is always against Hispanics and black people. And
Minorities
yeah,
in general.
minorities in general. Actually, yeah, I don't know why I said that, but yeah, just minorities in general. The news is always against you, unless you're watching like Univision. Yeah, that's basically for you, because it's a network based off Latinos. So yeah,
Actually, I've read something a couple weeks back. Honestly, bro, something about Univision actually not being very honest too
oh yeah,
about some stuff. Like only telling specific stuff about about certain stories and events. I don't remember what it was that I had read, but it was something like that. So don't quote me.
bruh. I mean,
But I mean, like I said, I don't even watch the news even
I mean,
anyways. Sometimes I tell my parents to be like, "Dude, man, don't watch so much of the news because a lot of
right,
the stuff they say are just lies."
right. It's and the worst part is when they hype it up, bro. Like when they hype up, like, oh, they're gonna finally give us, give DACA students a chance to become citizens, or like it's always so like,
Yeah. Oh, you saw that
yeah,
too?
yeah.
I saw that recently
It's
too.
always it always tries to hype people up, and I'm like, dude, don't even do that. don't even do that because you already know that we have like 0% chance right now to have a path to citizenship. So I was like, man, yo, shut your rear end, bro. Hey, y'all doing too much, bro. I mean, but how I said, I mean, news in general, dude. That's what they make money off of. Like, they're basically trying to clickbait. Well, kind of like clickbait us. You
Yeah,
know what I mean? It's just it's
yeah. That's why I see a lot of a lot of my friends like posting like, go out and vote and stuff like that, and vote for like your local representatives and stuff like
hmm
that. And in my head, I'm like, damn, I can't even do that. So it's like I want my friends who can to actually be out there and do that.
right, right. I hate.
Because I saw
Oh no! Oh no! Go
go
ahead.
ahead.
Sorry. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
I was gonna say I saw like a statistical a couple days ago that obviously majority of our representation and like in the government and stuff like that, obviously most of them are white, but it gave a percentage of like how many of them were white and stuff like the in the U.S. how many congressmen, how
hmm
many all that stuff. I'm not gonna get too deep on that, but most of the percentages were like 80% and up. Most of them were like 97 or
God.
100 or 90. So it's like we just need, representation of minorities in there too. We need more of us in there too.
Right. Right.
Black and brown
Black.
people representing us because they're the ones who most understand us, and
Right.
that's the problem.
We're never gonna get what we want until we get people in that White House that look like us, bro. Let's be honest. That's the only way we're gonna get actual change. You know what I mean? When somebody that actually knows what it feels to have our skin or our status, that's the only way it's gonna actually be changed. But that's
For those of them who know what our struggles
right.
are,
Yeah.
who have lived them and have family members who live them.
Right. Right. You know. Yeah, that goes out to everyone. You know what I mean? Shoot, but on a brighter note, just transitioning. On a happy note for myself, besides all the negative stuff that has been going on in the world right now, I went out shopping. Not for new things.
My boy.
Nah,
It's funny how you're always talking about like shopping for yourself.
bruh, yo, I don't,
But you usually have like some troubles with it.
bruh, heck yeah. But no, I mean, I always,
This is a
yeah,
good
this is
one
a
though.
good
This is a
one.
good one.
It's an investment, but I always go for the deals. Always, dude. I'm a shrewd negotiator. So
Right.
this is the crazy part. So I like motorcycles. I've been trying to get a motorcycle for a while now,
Well,
and I was I found one on Facebook Market, dude. It was nice. It was. You've seen it, the blue one. It was
right, right.
mad nice.
Yeah,
It
you
was
sent me.
mad nice. And I was setting up a deal with this guy. I lowered it all the way to 1,800, but it was 2 hours from here, so I had to go get it. And I was planning to get it on Monday, I think, no, or Saturday, Sunday, either Sunday or Monday. It's like I'm gonna go get this bike. I'm gonna get this bike. I had the cash ready. I had already went and rented a trailer. I had everything. And then this man tells me first, "Hey, bro, I don't have the title. I have to go get an instant title." So I had to
Dang.
take the trailer back, and then the weekend comes, and all right, the dude calls me up and he's like, "Yeah, I got the title, bro. You know what I'm saying? Uh, let's do this." So I'm like, "All right." So I think on Saturday I text him. I'm like, "Dude, I'm gonna try and come and pick up the bike on Sunday."
Mm-hmm.
And then on Sunday I call him. I mean, I text him. I'm like, "What's your address?" And this dude is just like, "Oh, sorry, dude. Somebody picked it up this morning."
What
I was
the?
like, "Boy, if you don't." I thought we had an agreement. I told him, make me a promise. I'll put a security deposit. And he was like, no, no, it's fine. Like, you know what, man? Fuck you, right? Fuck this shit. Which is okay. You know what I'm saying? First come, first serve. I understand that rhetoric, but
Did you find
yeah,
another one?
this actually the next morning I found another one. It was
Oh,
it
that's
was
clutch, bro.
it
That's
was it
awesome.
was one. It was closer. two, it was cheaper, and the man had just posted it. So I was like, and
Oh, right,
he was
yeah.
selling like he was selling a Kawasaki Ninja 250R, and I was like, all right, bro.
This man
I was like,
knowledgeable now. He knows his motorcycle
heck
brands.
yeah. So it's like, I need you to promise me right now that you're not gonna sell it to anyone. He was like, okay,
Pinky
and
promise.
he was selling it,
No, I'm
bro,
kidding.
right. Uh, he was selling it for 1,700, and I was like, promise me that you're not gonna sell it to anyone, and I'll give you 1,750. And he's like, all right, just come and see it. If you like it, give me the cash, and I'll actually transport it over to your house. I was like, damn,
What?
all the way from Garner. He was like, yeah. I was like, damn, that's dope as shit.
That's a good
Hell
man.
yeah, bro.
That's
So
a good
so
man right
I
there.
paid him, and I went to see the bike. I paid him. He gave me the title and gave him money, and I fell in love with this bike automatically, dude. One of the things is it's almost
That's your
right, like
baby.
it's almost in mint condition, and I was like, damn, bro, this.
Oh, was the first one
No, the
not?
other one had needed body work. Like it had a bunch of scratches. I think it was dog scratches because they were deep. So I was like, you know what? It's a project. I like projects either way. So give me the project. You know what I mean? But I'm glad
Right.
that I got this one cheaper, and it was closer, and the dude came and transported it for me. So I was like,
Yeah, that's
that's
what's up,
mad
bro.
dope. So I felt like God was trying to tell me something or something. When the first bike,
You know, God was
he
like, I
was like, I
got you.
got you, homeboy. Just wait up, hold up. Woke up the next morning, saw that bike. Nobody had texted him yet. And the dude said that like over 40 people texted him for the bike, but I was the first one to text him. So he committed to me. And I was like,
Well, that's what's
shoot,
up. Yeah, bro.
shoot.
You gave him that extra 50
And I gave
too?
him that extra 52 so he wouldn't, talk to nobody. And, just he could have sold it for more for sure. He could have, but, I just love how he committed to it and went through with it and just sold me the bike, which was dope.
Right.
But yeah,
The more important question is, though, did you take it out for a spin?
bro, let me tell you something. My girlfriend's boyfriend taught me, and I took it out on the road for the first time on Sunday, the same day that I got it. And
Wait, you said your girlfriend's boyfriend. What?
oh no, sorry, my yo,
I
sorry, my
was like,
bad.
what? Isn't that
My
you?
my
It's like, what?
bruh, yo, sorry, I'm tired, bro. I've been working all day, but my
That was funny.
sister's boyfriend,
That's gonna be the title of the episode. No.
bruh,
My girlfriend's boyfriend. Nah.
yo,
Continue.
but yeah, um, my sister's boyfriend, sorry. He taught me, and I took it out on the road. First, we were, practicing on in a parking lot, and then he was like, hey, just drive it, dude. Just drive it home. I'll drive right behind you. I was like, all right, I'm down, and put that bit in first gear, second gear, third gear. Made it home, parked it. I was like, all right, that was enough in the adrenaline for today, man. Shoot, but yeah,
Feeling that wind through your
heck
hair.
yeah.
Oh no, you were wearing
Yeah,
a helmet,
but I
right?
can still
Yeah.
feel the air. But dude, it is so therapeutic for me, bro. Like I've been saying since day
Really?
one, that shit's gonna be so therapeutic for me, and that I was right, bro. It was so therapeutic. Like no music, nobody in the car. It's just me, the road, and I'm about to be doing a lot of country trips when I when I actually get the license plate and the my license, my motorcycle license. Yeah,
That's what's up,
yeah,
bro.
mad excited.
That's awesome, though.
I'm mad excited, bro. You don't even know how excited I am. I'm gonna try and get my license today. Hopefully I'll get my license this week. It's actually I looked at the well my learner's permit. I'm not ready for the license yet. But I looked at the test and like the little handbook that they offer online
Hmm.
as a PDF. And it's actually it looks so damn easy. Like I was going through it, I'm like, damn, the normal driver's license one is much longer and harder, dude. It's just a lot of
Yeah,
information. This one was like
right.
it was light. It wasn't that long, and I was like, all right, I'm down. Easy
Easy
peasy
peasy.
weasy. Let me hopefully wait. Today's Tuesday, right? If I can if I can
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
study a little bit tonight, uh, Wednesday night and Thursday night, I think I might be able to do it on Friday. So
Oh, that's what's up,
it's
bro.
mad. What's up, bro? I'm just ready to hit the road, bro. Ready to hit the road. Heck yeah, but yeah, man. Oh, what have you been up to?
You know, like I mentioned in the beginning,
Hey, oh yeah, you're right,
just reading books and watching movies, bro.
bruh.
I mean, keep it two Virgils with you.
Yeah, it's. I mean,
And keep it two
there's
Virgils.
not much you can do, bro.
You heard about
Two
that?
Virgils. Wait.
Yeah, but that's like the new like I'm gonna keep it 100
Oh,
meme.
really, bruh?
Yeah, because you know, you probably don't know, but Virgil, the owner of the Off White
Uh
brand,
huh.
yeah, he had only donated like $50 or something like that to like some organization
You
or
said
something like
20,
that. There's some whole back 50
50
fifty
bucks.
dollars.
That's it,
Yeah, that's why people say I'm gonna keep it two Virgils with you because you know two Virgil 250s is
bro,
100.
bruh.
So,
No.
so people like make fun of the fact that he only donated like
God.
$50. There's a whole backstory to it, a reason why he did it the way he did it. It's a lot to explain. I heard another buddy of mine through Instagram talking about it on another podcast. But if you want to look up the reason why he only donated 50, it's a little bit more to it to why he did it that way. But I'm not gonna talk about it because
Nah,
it's we already up on time a
his
little bit.
cheap ass.
But
Nah, I'm just kidding.
no.
Bruh.
Because I mean, like we don't know, how much what he does in the background. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? Like a lot of other these bigger companies, which is kind of interesting too. Because I don't know if you've seen like some of the stuff some of the bigger companies have done too, like Nike and like Wendy's and Ben and Jerry's too. Like they've done some pretty cool stuff and donated some good amount of money too, which is pretty cool.
Hmm. I have a commentary, but I'm gonna leave it for next episode. I'm gonna leave it for next episode for sure, for sure. But thank you guys for once again tuning into the Bull City Pioneers podcast. Always remember to like, share, and subscribe. Matter of fact, go support Black Lives Matter movement. Go support, go support, go support. And
Yes.
shoot.
Go to our
Oh yeah,
previous episode
definitely.
actually, because there were some links in there.
Yeah, if you want to donate.
I might as well just yeah, I might as well just
Right,
copy and
right.
paste them onto this one
Yeah,
too.
but how I
Um,
said, thank you guys for once again tuning into the Bull City Pioneers. I'm Luis, and I'll
all right,
see you next time. We out.
we out.